What up, guys? Today, I was trying out some Plasma Heavy. Now, we are on Ruthless here, I believe. Regardless, I am using the white plasma weapons. Yes. So, I don't recommend doing stuff like this, but going into high difficulty operations with white or green weapons really gives you an idea of how strong they're going to be, and I felt like I wanted to push the plasma weapons as far as I could go. I really heard a lot of good things about them. I wanted to see how they worked out. So I had the plasma pistol and the heavy plasma incinerator. Both these weapons are really good. I was actually pleasantly surprised with the plasma pistol for multiple reasons. A few of them I am going to point out in this video. And the plasma incinerator, once you get used to the projectiles, you can definitely get some really good damage here. So the thing is, I get that they're not buffed in any sort of way. They don't have any perks. It is white rarity. You can still take out majors pretty cleanly as long as you hit their head with the plasma shots. And that's kind of the tricky part, right? And the one thing, it can also be a little slow, essentially, especially for contested health. And if you miss, it's double bad. So you really, really want to get some practice in with this weapon. I have used this weapon quite a bit in PvP, the heavy plasma incinerator. And yeah, you see that sniper. The sniper was very close to hitting me there. Luckily, I have the shield. But I really couldn't see them that far away. I just noticed the Ravener there. I get hit by the sniper there, which is rough. And then, yeah, that one was painful. Definitely should have dodged that. But luckily, I'm also kind of confident in my heavy parrying there. So I was able to get at least half my contested health back. It was getting pretty rough there, right? Big stomps here, like the big stomps. Good parry. Yeah, seriously, the heavy parry is so clean, man. Big parry. Boom. And the plasma pistol helps out with getting them to executionable status. I'm pretty sure the plasma pistol has a really good gun strike. And yeah, once I saw this banner, that was such a good banner. Once I saw that banner from the Bulwark, I knew we had a good team. It is basically the Bulwark, a heavy, and I believe that is the assault, of course. I always mix up the assault and the Vanguard's icon, which, makes sense. Those are the two classes that I kind of have the least experience with, even though I've been playing assault more often. But here we see a really good demonstration of the headshots with the plasma pistol. That is unupgraded. And this is Ruthless, I'm pretty sure. The only reason I question if it's Ruthless, because that is an absolute madman thing to do, is go into a Ruthless operation with white weapons. Just want to reiterate, do not try this at home, okay? If you're confident in your skills and you have a good perk set up, yeah, you can probably pull it off. Here with heavy, I was really on top of parrying things, and parrying things against Tyranids is obviously very important. Probably the most important things against Tyranids. If you can't reliably block or parry or dodge against Tyranids, it's really rough. Chaos, you can, if you have a really good weapon, you can kind of out-damage Chaos DPS if you just, gun-ho it. But with Tyranids, they really push you into a corner and, definitely need a reliable parry. Or, at the very least, get some heavy stomping in. That's always fun. Now, this is a tough spot. I see the assault jumping right into the Tyranids there. I'm trying my best to shoot some, plasma incinerators over there. But this Majorus is not going to let me do that. However, he can't hit me because I'm going to parry that every time. Whew. Okay. However, I still, sometimes snipers get me. That can definitely be an issue. But dude, also, not only did we have a good assault, we also had a really good, bulwark and a good assault. That's what I meant to say. Is not only did we have the bulwark showing off his banner skills at the beginning of the operation, but this assault class is just jumping on everything. And I think honestly that the ground slam with the Thunderhammer And the AoE with the plasma incinerator shots, or any plasma shots, can really, you know, kind of give out a really good damage synergy, especially here. Here, look how quickly they built up, man. Big stomps, though. The stomps are coming in clutch with the Minorist there. However, my contested health there is still getting chewed up. This was a really tough spot, man. They kind of have us on this bridge, essentially back into the corner. But that banner, another good banner from that bulwark. And we pretty much just get through this spot. That was such a good banner, man. Big stomp. Oh my god, huge stomp and a ground slam. Some good bonk in there. How is that guy still alive? Holy cow, man. Yeah, definitely a good execution there. I gotta say though, this first operation's a good one to test out new builds. And I haven't used any of the plasma weapons in operations before, at least not with heavy. This heavy is, like, he's almost level 20, he's around there. Big parry. Boom, gun strike. Dude, yeah, the heavy parry is just so solid, man. And it's really nice to have because Plasma Incinerator can certainly pack a punch, you know? But it's still a little slow. You can't really take out like a huge mob with it, you know, for at least long extended periods of time because you only have so much ammo as well. And the way I'm building my heavy is I'm trying to make it as tanky as possible. So I kind of like using the range damage nerf. Like, the enemies, they basically have nerfed range damage against you for your team. I think it's like negative 30% or something. Unfortunately there, I do miss a parry and I have to use a stim. But I was still determined to get some good parries in, get the executions going. I really enjoy heavy right now. I'm enjoying a lot of the classes that I haven't really been playing much. But heavy I've gotten to, again, like close to level 20. My assault class is like around level 15. I'm trying to level up my sniper on 3C. And then bulwark and tactical are pretty much maxed out across the board. I mostly play tactical and bulwark. And here's a Zoanthrope that's just like hiding underneath that bridge. I was able to hit it like once, but then it was just way too, they were just way too far away. It's kind of interesting you see so many ammo packs there. And yeah, I just wanted to double check how our teammate was doing here because I was surprised the bulwark wasn't following up with the Zoanthrope. But hey, we had a really good hammer user, so they were able to handle it. Now here we have a Neurothrope boss battle, essentially. This was kind of a struggle for me because especially there, he kind of just jittered up and down. You can hit him reliably like here and there, but there's a lot of times where Neurothropes and Zoanthropes are just like bobbing up and down. And for the plasma, it's actually a real challenge because you kind of have to like dodge where they're not dodge. You kind of need to line up a shot of where they're going to be. And if some of their movements are a little inconsistent, it can be hard to do that. So here I'm just getting close. You can see the damage with the white plasma incinerator here. It's actually not bad. It's like kind of good. It's like kind of good. But yeah, unfortunately, I can't believe I got hit by that. That's so annoying. I got kind of greedy with that shot there. Still getting some, we're at least trying to just take this thing out. I'm pretty much using all of my ammo here. At this point, I wonder if my teammates kind of were like looking at me like, wait, is that weapon not upgraded? But luckily we had a Volkite pistol as well, so that's pretty good for this. And yeah, we took out the Neurothrope. This is a really good team, obviously. And especially, you know, if the heavy is able to get this far with white weaponry. But also, honestly, for a heavy, the fact that you can use the plasma pistol along with the incinerator is actually it gives you more ammo, essentially. I'm used to having a melee weapon, so having an actual useful secondary weapon is something I'm not super used to, but I think this is basically the best way to go about it. The plasma pistol is just so good, man. So I'm definitely enjoying leveling that up. There's a Zoanthrope out there, so I'm trying to take him out. It looks like my teammates were kind of stuck doing melee, so I figured since, you know, all I have is this Minorist to stomp on, I would try my best at shooting some plasma incinerator shots over at the Zoanthrope. But also those AoE, it's always good to just throw some lobs over there. But oh, boom, boom, there we go. That was a good shot on the Neurothrope over there. But yeah, see, he just bobs up and down. It's such a pain. And yeah, okay, so the plasma pistol here with the multiple shots there. I was like, okay, this is actually a pretty good way at chipping away some damage at the Neurothrope. Yep, here's an assault with the Neo-Volkite. Not too bad. Our Bulwark could have had the Neo-Volkite. We would have had even better synergy. But the assault does end up going down, and the Bulwark picks him up instantly because our Bulwark here was really good. I get the stim, and as long as the heavy is near the ammo case, the heavy's in a really good spot. You know what I mean? Dude, that's Neurothrope. Oh my god. Zoanthrope, sorry. I was calling him Neurothrope. Zoanthrope, oh my god. I definitely apologize about that one. Someone's going to... Someone's in the comments is definitely going to point that out. But honestly, still, we take it out. We take out the Zoanthrope pretty cleanly there. And this operation, again, is a good operation to test things out. This last part, as long as you're good at fighting Tyranids, you should get through it. Even for Ruthless, Ruthless can be, you know, pretty tough. But we were definitely able to pretty much play most of this operation without a hitch. And I definitely can tell how powerful the plasma weapons are. I like them together. I like having the plasma incinerator and the plasma pistol. I think, you know, once you get used to using plasma weapons, it just becomes super convenient to just, you know, hit headshots with them and easily get majors into executionable status. The fact that this weapon was able to get this far is already kind of insane. But luckily, I also did have two really good teammates. And I will show off the stats and all that. But of course, you know, I'm not going to win in any sort of stats here with it, with the unupgraded weapons I have. And not to mention, we kind of went through this operation, frankly, without a hitch. There was a couple moments where I had low health, but luckily the Bulwark really didn't let that go. The Bulwark we had here was extremely good, and that's nice. Oh, and look at this crazy Extremist spawn. Dude, yeah, the Extremist spawns, if you just wait around, they'll just keep covered, so that's a good way to, you know, pump up your stats. At least I'm pretty sure it is. But regardless, yeah, we just take it out. We just absolutely take that thing out. I really only need to land like 1 or 2 shots, and the thing is, you know, getting ready to be executed. Oh man, look how cool that looks, dude. That looks super cool. And a big banner for this celebration. I enjoy it. That was good. That was a good run, man. That was a good run. I can't wait to level up the plasma incinerator. The relic version has to be insane. Let me know in the comments if you have any good like perks that I should definitely pick up. But for the most part, weapon upgrades are pretty simple. Boom. That's a lot of good experience there. And yeah, unfortunately, I definitely don't win with any damage, but I still had some good damage for white weapons, to be honest. That was a good run. That was a good run. That was fun.